Christian von Koenigsegg, the brilliant mind behind the super-fast car company Koenigsegg, recently dropped a bombshell at a hush-hush gathering that left car fans buzzing. This mysterious car genius unveiled a mind-blowing new engine that's got everyone talking, and it's even making big-shot Chinese car makers sweat. The top-secret event was super exclusive, with only a handful of reporters and car experts lucky enough to get an invite. There, Christian, with his usual charm and big-picture thinking, showed off a game-changing engine he says could flip the car world upside down. He's betting it might even make electric cars a thing of the past. With this bold idea, he's not just aiming to boost his own company, he's looking to shake up the entire auto industry. This wasn't just another ho-hum car unveiling, no small upgrades or snooze-worthy tweaks here. It felt like a high-stakes mission, a daring jump into uncharted territory. Christian von Koenigsegg, the fearless car genius with a knack for big ideas, strutted onto the stage to drop a bombshell, a brand new kind of engine that mixes the eco-friendly vibes of electric cars with the raw, heart-pounding power of classic gas engines. And trust me, this was no ordinary news, it was a total revolution. He called it the Freevalve light-speed engine, a slick name for a slick idea Koenigsegg's team has been fine-tuning for years. Here's the cool part. Unlike old-school engines that use a chunky camshaft to handle the valves, this one uses air-powered gadgets to move them one by one. That means it can control air and fuel like a pro, boosting power, saving gas, and cutting down on nasty exhaust. But the light-speed version? It's in a league of its own. Lighter, smaller, and way more powerful than any gas engine you'll find today. And get this, it's so efficient and clean it might just leave a bunch of electric cars in the dust. This new engine is like the Swiss Army knife of car power. Unlike regular gas engines that are picky and stick to just one type of fuel, the light-speed engine is a total champ. It can run on all kinds of stuff: ethanol, methanol, even eco-friendly synthetic fuels. That's a big deal because it means this engine can slash carbon emissions, especially when you pair it with green, renewable fuels. Christian von Koenigsegg says it's like a superhero bridge, helping cut down pollution while the world shifts away from dirty fossil fuels into a cleaner future. But wait, there's more. What makes this engine really stand out isn't just its techie tricks. It's how it could shake up the electric vehicle, or EV world. Electric vehicles have been the cool kids lately, zooming ahead because people want to fight climate change and ditch fossil fuels. But Koenigsegg's not sold on them being perfect. He points out some hiccups: batteries that don't last long enough, not enough charging stations, and the messy impact of making and tossing those batteries. It's got folks wondering if EVs are really the forever fix. Enter the Lightspeed engine. It's efficient, clean, and powerful, tackling a bunch of those EV headaches without any of the usual electric car baggage. This could be a total curveball for the car industry. Koenigsegg's big reveal hints that the old-school gas engine, once thought ready for the junkyard, might still have some serious tricks up its sleeve. The future of driving just got a whole lot more exciting. Tons of car makers have been pouring cash into electric vehicles and charging stations, but now they might have to hit the brakes and rethink everything. Christian von Koenigsegg's Lightspeed engine could bring back super smart gas engines that are just as green or even greener than EVs. That's a twist that could shake up where companies put their money and what they focus on next. During his talk, Koenigsegg didn't just geek out on tech. He made a real case for why this engine rocks. Sure, EVs are getting cheaper, but those pricey batteries and the hunt for charging spots still trip people up, especially in places that aren't super developed. The Lightspeed engine? It's a clean, efficient powerhouse that works with the gas stations we already have, so more people everywhere could get in on the action without breaking the bank or waiting for new tech to catch up. This could be a game changer, especially in growing markets where EVs are still a tough sell because of cost and hassle. Then came the fun part. They fired up the Lightspeed engine live. Everyone got to see it strut its stuff-blazing speed, jaw-dropping power, and smooth moves. They even raced it against old-school gas engines and top-tier electric setups. Guess what? It smoked them. The acceleration and oomph were right up there with the wildest electric hypercars, all while sipping fuel like a champ, something you'd never expect from a gas engine a few years back. The crowd, full of doubters and car nuts alike, couldn't believe their eyes. Excitement was buzzing everywhere. But it wasn't just the engine's muscle that stole the show. Koenigsegg's big-picture plan was just as awesome. He shared his dream for the future, a lineup of slick new Koenigsegg rides powered by the Lightspeed engine, mixing that classic supercar vibe with next-level tech and eco-smarts. It's not just about fast cars, it's about driving the whole industry into a wild, sustainable new era. Christian von Koenigsegg isn't picking sides in the electric versus gas showdown, he's mixing the best of both worlds. He thinks the future of superfast cars isn't about choosing one or the other, but blending them into something awesome, crazy speed with a green twist. It's a fresh idea that could steer the car industry down an exciting, eco-friendly road. His big reveal lit up the room and got car experts and insiders buzzing. Some think this could be a huge moment, flipping the script on the whole EV versus gas engine debate. Others are playing it cool, saying it's a sweet idea. But it's gotta jump through hoops like government rules, winning over buyers, and figuring out how to make tons of these engines. Koenigsegg's track record of wild ideas and small batch wins hints they might pull it off. But there's still a bumpy road ahead before this engine can take on EVs for real. Even with the doubts, this news has fired up car lovers who've been bummed out by the quiet rise of electric cars. For them, nothing beats the rumble of an engine, the whiff of fuel, and the pure rush of tearing down the road. The Lightspeed engine feels like a lifeline, keeping that old-school thrill alive while still being kind to the planet. With his knack for epic reveals and non-stop innovation, Koenigsegg's tapping into that vibe, painting a picture where you don't have to pick between power and being green. This announcement, it's like tossing a pebble in a pond. The ripples could spread everywhere. If the Lightspeed engine lives up to the hype, it could kick off a whole new wave of cool ideas in the car world. Other companies might start hunting for fresh ways to go green that don't just mean electric vehicles. It could even shake up the rules. Governments might rethink their big push for electric vehicles and consider a mix of options, like super smart gas engines, hydrogen-powered rides, or other neat tricks to cut down on pollution. For Koenigsegg, this is a make-or-break moment. They're famous for bending the rules of what cars can do, and nailing the Lightspeed engine could keep them as the kings of cutting-edge car tech. Christian von Koenigsegg's rock-solid faith in his big idea and his guts to shake things up has set the stage for what might be one of the wildest tech showdowns cars have ever seen. We don't know who will